game one, 11-5. Logan Coward had a home run, a 2-run double for Emily Allen, a home run for Gracie Derrick, and 6 innings from Taylor Scott, who got her 14th win of the season. Starting lineup in game two, Sage Jones leads off in right. Gracie Derrick is the designated player in this game, batting second. Abby Behe at second, bats third. Barbara Cook cleans up at third base. The left fielder is Emily Allen, batting fifth. Logan Coward bats sixth at first. Shannon Antonini bats seventh in center. Catching this game will be McKinley Rorick. And Nia Jones bats ninth. Bailey Pattinson in the circle for the Bearcats. Jordan Sheets making her 20th appearance, her 16th start of the season. She's completed 9, 6-9 with a 3.55 ERA. As we're about to get underway in game two of the longest day ever. It's actually the second longest day ever because I have a feeling I will not be, for it to be the longest day ever, I'd have to be doing high school baseball to 3 a.m., and I don't think I will. Trinity Phi closes the gate in right field, and we're just about ready to get underway here. Sage Jones fouls that off, and we are underway. Sage was 2 for 4 in game one. Grounds that to Smith over the first in time, one away. So that brings up Gracie Derrick. She was 2 for 4 with a home run in game one, her first college home run. Now hitting .378 on the year. Sheets drops that in for a strike. Derrick, 1 home run, 12 RBI. Fouls that off, and it's 0-2. That's chopped to second. Crump flips over to Parker, and there's 2 away. Abby Behe comes up. Raised her average to 400, 2 home runs, 28 RBI on the season. I'll tell you who's out there defensively for the Saints in just a moment. That's Madison Vogel behind the plate. Olivia Parker at first. Cassidy Crump at second. Abby O'Connor at short. Mackenzie Smith at third. Paige Maceda in left. Jordan Moss in center and Trinity Fry in right, and it's 1-1. That's chopped to Sheets over the first, and the side is retired. So 3 up, 3 down, scoreless through a half. Saints starting lineup. Paige Maceda leads off in left field. Abby O'Connor bats second at short. Cassidy Crump bats third at second. Parker is the first baseman. Olivia cleans up. Batting fifth, Mackenzie Smith at third. Trinity Fry in right field bats sixth. Batting seventh, Courtney Robinson is the designated player. Batting seventh, Jordan Moss in center field. Batting eighth, Jordan Moss in center field. And batting ninth, Madison Vogel, the catcher, as Paige Maceda steps in. 298, 4 home runs, 12 RBI on the season. Against Bailey Pattinson. Bailey 7-4 with a 4.37 ERA, making her 15th start. And it's 1-1. Bearcats winners in game one. As that's grounded foul. Saints looking to break a 10-game losing streak, their second longest losing streak in school history, as it's 2-2. Pattinson has struck out 38 and 65 2/3. As that's ripped foul. Two-two pitch, fly ball, center field. Going back and making the grab is Antonini.
Now batting, shortstop number 2, Abby O'Connor.
Abby O'Connor comes up, 257, no home runs, 4 RBI. Tell you who's here defensively for the Bearcats. McKinley Rorick behind the plate. Logan Coward at first. Abby Behe at second. Nia Jones is the shortstop. Barbara Cook at third as that's fouled off. Emily Allen is in left, Shannon Antonini is in center, and Sage Jones, the aforementioned Sage Jones, is in right field. That's chopped to the pitcher Pattinson over to first, not in time, and that is a single for Abby O'Connor. And that breaks an 0 for 16 skid for Abby O'Connor. Cassidy Crump was about 2 feet away from hitting for the cycle in game one. She's hitting .327 on the season. 2 home runs, 18 RBI. And that is a base hit to center field. Coming in the second and just getting in is O'Connor. She had to hold up to see if that was going to be caught. So the Saints are off and running in this game. Olivia Parker, 1 home run, 15 RBI, hitting .190 on the season. As the Saints try to get to Pattinson early. That one just high. My favorite home plate umpire behind the plate. Favorite. Abby O'Connor at second. Cassidy Crump at first. Parker jammed on that one. It's a sky-high pop-up. Nia Jones has it, and there's 2 away. Mackenzie Smith, 6 home runs, including 1 in Game 1, 14 RBI, hitting .267 on the season.
Third baseman, number 32, Mackenzie Smith.
Mackenzie 1 for 3 with that home run. Fly ball, right field, track, and dropped. Jones couldn't get a glove on it. 2 runs will score. And the Saints are out in front, 2-0. RBIs 15 and 16 for Smith. And it's 2-0. Trinity Fry comes up. They scored out an error, so it's an E9. 2 runs unearned for Pattinson. Trinity Fry, 208 on the season. 3 home runs, 15 RBI.
Now batting, right fielder, number 6, Trinity Fry.
Fry takes a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Mackenzie Smith's on second. Excuse me, Trinity Fry is at the plate. Swing and a miss, the pitch gets away, so advancing to third on the wild pitch is Mackenzie Smith. So the count's 0-2 with 2 out. One and 2. Fly ball, right field, tailing foul. Smith to third. Outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 runs on 2 hits. It's a 2-run lead for the Saints. Two-two pitch outside, count is full. If the inning continues, we will see Courtney Robinson. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. We'll do it again. One more time outside, and Fry draws a walk. Courtney Robinson, 233 on the year. 1 for 3 in game 1 with no home runs, 4 RBI. Let's go. Pattinson deals. Ball 1. Smith at third. Fry at first. Pattinson deals. Fly ball center field. It's over the outfielder's head. Robinson digging for two. She's going to get there with a stand-up double. Fry comes home all the way from first. It's 3-0. And the bats are alive here in St. Augustine. Brings up Jordan Moss. 147 on the season with a home run. Cook over to first in time, but the Saints put 4 up on 3 hits. 1 inning complete. It's 4-0 Flagler. Jordan Sheets back to work. The freshman from Newport Richey, Florida, River Ridge High School. She'll face Cook, Allen, and Coward. Cook, 299, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs on the season. Takes a ball there. One and one to Sheets. From Sheets, rather, to Cook. Just muted everybody so I could have my son, who Michael has arrived, by the way, from a busy Good Friday Mass. He's doing Holy Week in a big way. He's been at 2 different Masses in 2 different churches in the last 3 days. And now I'm putting him to work. It's 3-1 to Cook. Allen on deck. So we talked about it today that with a win or a loss from Beaufort, Lander would clinch their spot in the Peach Belt tournament. They've done that. All that means is that they'll be one of the 8 teams. They could still finish a variety of places in the standings as it's 3. As Cook goes down swinging. Sheets' first strikeout of the day. Now there's some discussion. Cook started back to the dugout. It's a foul ball. I thought it was kind of strange. And now Catherine Grant wants to know what happened. My favorite home plate umpire. Favorite. All right, let's play some softball. Been some ups and downs for Jordan Sheets, but she's got the makings of a good pitcher. Payoff pitch here. Down looking, eventually goes Cook. And I say eventually because that umpire takes a long time to pull that third strike. And now Sheets has her first strikeout of the day. Emily Allen, 394, 1 home run, 23 RBI. Had 3 hits in game 1. One and 0 to Allen. One pitch, chopped high. That's going to be an easy infield single. Nothing the defense could do with that one. Baltimore chop. And Allen has her 4th hit of the afternoon. The first hit of the game for Lander. And Logan Coward comes up 255, 7 home runs, 22 RBI, including a shot in game 1. Right down St. George Street for a strike. Throw in the second, and Allen has a stolen base. Pitch was called a strike, and it's 0-2. One and 2. Couldn't get her to bite. Allen the runner at second. One-two pitch from Sheets. At the knees, framed nicely by Vogel. Down looking goes Coward, and there's 2 strikeouts for Sheets, and there's 2 away. Shannon Antonini, 4 home runs, 23 RBIs, hitting .298. I was talking to one of the Lander parents about Shannon between games, and I said the way she's generally hit when she's come to St. Augustine, she might want to buy a house here. Allen at second. Popped up. Parker has it. Side retired. So Lander gets one on. They leave her at second. 4-0 Saints. We go to the bottom of 2. Bailey Pattinson from Ponte Vedra Beach in northeast St. Johns County. Went to Nice High School, transferred from Mercer. Coach Wiles was 18-2 against Nice.
Wow.
including 4 straight wins against one Tim Tebow. You had to know that as a proud St. Augustine alum, I was going to put that in. That's a pop out to the catcher. Nice scoop by Pattinson. Vogel is quickly out. Back to the top of the order with Paige Maceda, who flew out to center her first time up. I got to tell you, my scorecard management today has been pitiful. Maceda flew out to left her first time up. Two and 0. That's in for a strike, 2 and 1. Fly ball, track, wall, warehouse, Paige Maceda. It's 5-0. Paige Maceda with her 5th home run of the season, and it makes it 5-0. RBI number 13 for Paige. Abby O'Connor singled her first time up. I think we're seeing signs of the Saints coming out of this little slide today. O'Connor singled her first time up. She's from Oxford, Pennsylvania. Oxford is in southeastern Pennsylvania. That ball southeast of the strike zone. It's 1 and 1. Two and 1. So it's about 85 here today. It's 51 in Oxford. 2-1 pitch, chop to Cook over the first. Nice stretch there by Coward. And there's 2 away. I keep saying it, you know, O'Connor continues to have good at bats. That was a good hit ball. Just O'Connor just, Cook was just quick to first base. Cassidy Crump tripled, doubled, singled, and then just missed a home run in game 1. Fouls that off. Crump from Coral Springs, Florida. She's 4 for 5 in the doubleheader. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. So the number 3 hitter, Cassidy Crump, 4 hits, 5 runs for the Saints. And that's her 2nd hit of the game and her 5th of the afternoon. Olivia Parker popped out to short her first time up.
Now, I'm not trying to jinx it, but looks like the Saints are having a comeback.
I'm here for it. Lot of softball left to play, though. Parker from Perry, Georgia, popped out her first time up. That's grounded foul. It's 1 and 1. Parker had 2 RBIs in game 1. Sometimes batting average doesn't tell the whole story. Parker's come through when the teams needed her most. It's 1-1. Crump's at first. That's blocked by Rourke, but Crump is going to take second base anyway. And Parker has a runner where she likes them best, in scoring position. And she's ahead in the count, 2-1. Pattinson steps in. Off the corner, 3-1. On deck, Mackenzie Smith. Pattinson deals. Fly ball, left field. Allen has it, and the side is retired. But the Saints get another run. 2 innings complete. Flagler leads 5-0. Top of the third. Saints lead 5-0. Jordan Sheets back to work. She struck out 2 so far, allowed 1 hit. She'll face Rorick, Jones, and Jones. So Nia Jones, then Sage Jones after Rorick. First at bat of the season for McKinley Rorick. She's a freshman, so by my calculation, this is her first college at bat. See how I did that? It's called math. One-0 pitch coming from Sheets. Slow roller to Crump over the first. 1 away. Kanaya Jones comes up. Jones 295. 1 home run, 17 RBI on the season. Walked twice in game 1. Sheets starts her off with one that rolls just off the plate, ball 1. Bearcats 21-12, Saints 12-25. Bearcats 12-7, Saints 7-12 in Peach Belt play. As that's grounded foul. Glenn Crawford is the coach of the Bearcats. He's assisted by Maddie Gibbs and Bailey Glover. Catherine Grant, coach for the Saints, assisted by Kaylee Allen. That one low, 3-1. A little too much drop on that one. The athletic trainer is the superstar herself, Amber Melton. Oh, Sheets gets squeezed there. It's 2-2. Sheets knocks it down, and it's going to be a base hit. It's one of those when you're talking about instinct tells you to knock it down, but you know, and you don't know it because you're just reacting that it took away an opportunity for O'Connor. So that's a hit for Jones, her first of the afternoon. And that brings up Sage Jones, excuse me. Sajari's from Cape Coral, Florida. Fouls it off. Went to North Fort Myers High School. Transferred from Pensacola State to Lander. Nia Jones at first. One ball, one strike, one out, one on. For the Bearcats. Waved at that one and missed. It's 1-2. Back to the pitcher. So she was called out of the box. And now there's discussion. Either way, Jones is out. But she was out of the box, so it goes down as a strikeout. And Nia Jones has to return to first base. Strikeout number 3 for Sheets. Gracie Derrick, if you missed it in game 1, she hit a home run to right field, and then she hit a little check swing single in front of the plate. Playing the long game and the short game. That one is a bullet to left field for her 3rd hit of the day. And with 2 out, there's runners on first and second. Derek from Chapin, South Carolina. Abby Behe comes up. 400 on the season coming in. Grounded back to Sheets her first time up. Raised her batting average from the 392 that she entered the day in. She was 9th in the conference in hitting when the day started. That one drops in for a strike. Nia Jones at second. Gracie Derrick at first. Abby Behe, your batter, as Jordan Sheets deals. Vogel tried to frame that one, but it's low 1-1. That is a chop to O'Connor. No play, it's an infield single. There was a throw, but Behe legs that one out. And the bases are loaded for Barbara Cook, who leads the team in home runs. Cook from Tequesta, Florida, transferred from the College of Central Florida. Played her high school ball at South Fork High School. And with one swing of the bat, she can make this a tight ball game. And she knew it. She goes the other way. That's a base hit to right field. Jones is going to score. Coming in to score behind her is Derrick, and it's a 2-run single for Cook. She has home run power, but she was just looking to bring the runs home. She gets the bat over to right field, gets behind the runners, and drives in 2. It's the kind of hitting old folks like myself love to see. So Behe gets to third. Cook's on first. Derrick scores. Jones scores, and it's 5-2. Fundamentals.
It was a good play because they kept hitting the ball towards the left field. So when they finally made it to the right field, I think they were kind of expecting it, but it wasn't enough to bring them all in.
And sometimes in that situation, you know, you can go for the big grand slam home run to try and get all 4 runs home. But really, if you're trying to get the runs home, you just want to get your hands behind the ball and push it the other way.
Yeah.
And Cook's a good hitter. She knows how to get it done, and she does. Emily Allen singled her first time up. She's 4 for 5 today in the doubleheader. Hails from Mount Dora, Florida. That's a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. A 3-run lead for the Saints after a 4-run first. They have 5 in the ball game and lead 5-2. Behe at third, Cook at first. That's a base hit into the corner. That could be extra bases. Cook is motoring for third. Maceda fires it in, but not in time. It's a RBI double for Emily Allen. Emily Allen now 5 for 6 today, with 4 RBIs in the doubleheader. Cook goes to third. Behe scores. It's 5-3. Coward struck out looking her first time up. That one's on the corner for a strike. Logan Coward is from Wesley Chapel, Florida. Wesley Chapel High School. Watching the clock, Maddie. For those of you who don't know, after this game, I've got to go about 45 minutes south and call a high school baseball game. I don't think I'm going to be there on time. But I'm not working alone, so
That's good.
My radio partner, Rich, will have to do the heavy lifting. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 3 runs this inning. Coward fishes for that one and gets a piece of it.
This game feels like a lot quicker than the one before,
So far, speaking of alum, there goes Tabitha Foreman, former Saints softball player. Kira Gibson was here earlier. That is a fly ball to center field, but it stays up. And Moss has it. But the Bearcats get 3 back. They trail 5-3. We go to the bottom of the third. Mike Licio, Maddie Torres here with you at Flagler Field. It's 5-3 Saints as we go to the bottom of the third. Bailey Pattinson was touched up in the first inning. She continues to work, her third inning of work. She'll face Mackenzie Smith, who had a 2-run hit to right field. That was an error. The right fielder dropped it, but 2 scored, and she takes the ball there. She's from Tarpon Springs, Florida. She'll be followed by Trinity Fry and Courtney Robinson. That is a bullet, but Logan Coward fearless on that one. See what I did there? And there's one away. What a play by Logan Coward. And there's one away. Trinity Fry walked her first time up and scored from Beloit, Wisconsin. About an hour outside of Milwaukee. Slightly further from Chicago. I'll be making Chicago-style pizza tomorrow. That's called a segue in the business, Michael. Grounded to short. Jones takes a tough hop on her. Fry is going to leg that one out. And they dragged the infield between games, but see how they score that. But Fry is on with one out, and Courtney Robinson coming up. Robinson with a 2-run double her first time up. That's a ball. Still no score on that play. But Fry's at first. Just off the inside corner. Rourke did a good job to frame it, but couldn't get the call. It's 2-0. Popped up. Oh! Great effort by Rourke. There's padding on the other side of the concrete. I forget that because I see the concrete on our side and think that she just collided with concrete, but there is padding on that side. I should stop being such a worrywart, I guess.
I would too. It's concrete. Yeah.
We don't want to see anybody get hurt.
No,
that was
exactly.
scored a hit for Fry, by the way. Robinson up the middle. Behe steps on the back. On the first for 2, double play. Oh, it's been a tough weekend in that respect for Courtney Robinson. She hits into her second double play of the weekend, and the side is retired. So 3 innings complete. It's 5-3 Saints. Shannon Antonini popped out to first the first time up. Antonini, the graduate student from Marietta, Georgia, takes one at the knees from Jordan Sheets for a strike. In high school softball news, my Flagler Palm Coast Bulldogs dropped to 11-2 on the season, losing to University High School. University, the alma mater of former Saint Naja Gerald. Naja played basketball at University as well. Transferred to Francis Marion.
So a double athlete.
Yes.
Nice.
Naj was awesome.
As we mentioned before in the previous game, we both think that double, triple, quadruple athletes, that takes a lot of work right there.
And you love to see it, though.
Yeah. Because just like every sport, skills transfer to other ones.
It's 2-2 here. To Antonini. That is a chopper up the middle. O'Connor across the bag to first, and there's one away. Abby O'Connor's had a great day in the field today as well. McKinley Rourke from Elberton, Georgia, Elbert County High School. Playing in her second college game. This is her second college at bat. Rounded out to second her first time up. That one on the inside corner for Sheets and a strike. She played as a defensive replacement against Erskine, and I'm never sure if I'm saying that right, back on February 10th. That's on the corner, and it's 0-2. You're seeing Sheets use both sides of the plate now.
Yeah.
Abby O'Connor over to offer words of encouragement. I'm sure those words were, keep doing that, it's awesome. Outside, 1-2, good waist pitch there.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, keep doing that, it's awesome.
Yep, see, it's encouragement. Positivity. That's one thing Catherine Grant instills in her team, is to stay positive. Rourke reaches for that one and gets a piece of it. If you're just joining us, excuse me. If you're just joining us, I'm okay, I promise. That's fouled off. Taylor Scott won 6 innings, getting her 14th win of the season. T-Sizzle, as I call her. Former Saint.
Is that a name you came up with?
It is. Obviously, it's a play on Taylor Swift being T-Swizzle.
Huh.
But, yep, T-Sizzle. Great at bat here from Rourke. She continues the battle. This will be the 7th pitch of it. Got to catch up with Taylor's dad between games. It's always nice to catch up with all the parents that come here. Crump over the first. And for the second time today, Rourke has grounded out her way. Kanaya Jones from Darlington, South Carolina. My son Michael, I said in game 1, is going to Darlington. He just went to clean his glasses off in the restroom. It's about the same distance to Darlington as it is to the restroom here. Drops that one in for a strike. Naya singled and scored her first time up. The first of 3 runs by Lander in this game. That one just off the corner, 1-1. Now Michael's back. She's from Darlington, South Carolina that hit her. You'll be up that way soon. Sheets ready. That's high, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Off the end of the bat, deep in the hole. Long throw for O'Connor. And Kanaya Jones with a great effort to leg that one out. Great job by O'Connor to even make that a close play with the speedy Jones running up the first baseline. She's got her second hit of the game. And with 2 out, the Bearcats have something going. This is Sajari Jones, who goes by Sage. Waving and missing at that one. Stepped out of the box with 2 strikes on her first time out. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. 3 runs for Lander here in the 4th. The Saints have 5 on 6 hits, 7 hits for the Bearcats. Throw behind the runner, and she's back. It's 1-1 with Kanaya Jones at first. Naya 2 for 3 on stolen base attempts. And now Catherine Grant wants a word with the umpire. Some confusion. That's how I live most of my life. Just in a constant state of confusion. Sage Jones at first. No, Nia Jones at first. Sage Jones is at the plate. I had it backwards. That one in the dirt, blocked nicely by Vogel. It's 2-1. Sage Jones has a 4-game hitting streak, hitting over 400 over her last 20 games. It's 2-2. That one high, throw in the second, and sliding in behind the throw is Nia Jones with her 3rd stolen base of the season. The count is full. Gracie Derrick would love to get a shot here. That's chopped to O'Connor. Kind of freezes, but I don't think she had a play anyway, so that's going to be an infield single. With 2 outs. For Gracie Derrick, who's 3 for 6 today in the 2 games, 1 for 2 in this one. 2 singles and a home run. If you're just joining us, that was her first collegiate home run. Gets the call on the front knee with a strike. Off the corner, 1-1. Jones and Jones on the corners. Naya at 3rd, Sage at 1st. Gracie Derrick. And the side is retired. Bearcats threaten, but Sheets finds her way out of it. We're halfway home. It's 5-3 Saints. The former Nice Panther, Bailey Pattinson, continues in the circle. Gave up 4 runs in the first, but has settled down since. She'll face Moss, Vogel,
Jordan Moss.
Vogel, and Maceda. Moss grounded the third her first time up. She's from Macon, Georgia. Went to Windsor Academy, transferred from Radford. Takes the ball there, 1-0. That just inside. A lot of movement on that pitch. Moved a little too much, and it's 2-0. That is a grounder. Cook cuts off the shortstop, and then right play by Cook, and there's one away. Madison Vogel from Bethany, Illinois, Parkland College, went to Okaw Valley High School. That's a ball. Here we go. Hold on. Vogel popped. Hit a little flare actually at Pattinson that she was able to catch in the air. So it's a pop out. She's 0 for 1. And that's with foul. Vogel's been pressed in the service with an injury to Maddie Childs, presumably. As it's fouled off, it's 2-2. On a sultry day in St. Augustine, there's a little bit of a breeze intermittently.
Which is a nice contrast to the sun that is beating down on all the spectators here.
It's working its way across me. Once you get to about 5, 6 o'clock, it's this canopy's kind of useless.
Yeah.
Cut on and missed. That's a strikeout. Over the first to finish it off is Rorick, and there's 2 away. That's the first strikeout of the day for Pattinson. Vogel is now 0 for 2. Paige Maceda hit her 5th home run of the season in game 1. Paige needs 3 more extra base hits to crack the top 10 in school history in that category. She is now 11th in school history in runs scored with 79. Already holds a piece of the season single season doubles record. It's 2-0. Fifth all-time in triples. That one in. It's 2-1. Off the end of the bat, a little flare caught by Behe, and the side is retired. 4 in a row retired by Pattinson. 4 innings complete. Saints lead 5-3. Jordan Sheets back to work. She struck out 3. No walks. Allowed 3 runs and 8 hits. Through 4 innings, she'll face Behe, Cook, and Allen. Behe 1 for 2 today. I failed to mention something that bears repeating. She's from High Point, North Carolina. Ooh, that one bounces off the umpire. He didn't even flinch.
Does High Point have quite an elevation, or is that just coincidence?
You know, I think it does, but High Point's not as far west in North Carolina as I previously thought. As that is grounded into the hole, O'Connor over to first. 922 feet the elevation. Thank you, Michael. High compared to Florida. Barbara Cook with a 2-run single her last time up. She's 1 for 2 today. She now has 24 RBI on the season. Second only to Abby Behe's 28 on the Bearcats. Takes that one off the corner. She does have 7 home runs to lead the team. Cook in the top 10 in walks as a batter. In the conference. USC Buford lost game 1 to Young Harris. With a loss today in game 2, they would be eliminated from postseason competition. Fly ball center field, a long way for Moss, but she runs it down. And there's 2 away. I'll have to check that. That might be my math being wrong. Emily Allen had 3 hits in game 1 and 3 RBIs. She has 2 hits and an RBI in this one. Enjoying her return to sunny Florida. She's from Mount Dora.
An elevation of 153.
182. You were right on it, though. A lot of elevation talk today. You've missed it all, Michael. 1-0.
I guess you could say the previous game was at its peak of talking the elevation.
You're starting again in the midseason form, Maddie. Back to Sheets, who fields her position well, throws it to Parker, and the side is retired. 4 straight retired for Jordan Sheets. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Saints lead 5-3. It. Bottom of the 5th, Mike Licio, Maddie Torres here with you at Flagler Field, where the Saints lead 5-3. They'll send up Abby O'Connor, Cassidy Crump, and Olivia Parker this inning. Bailey Pattinson, after a 4-run first, has only allowed 1 run over the last 3. She struck out 1. She's walked 1. And I believe, I'd have to check, the only earned run I believe is Paige Mercedes' home run, as O'Connor fouls that off. She's 1 for 2 today. That's inside. 1-1. Yes, only the home run by Maceda was earned by Pattinson. The other 4 have been unearned. It's 1-2 to O'Connor. O'Connor's done a great job in the field. Fouled off. Abby was a 2-time all-conference player in high school. It's 2-2. Another at-bat where she goes deep. This is the 6th pitch of the at-bat. She waves and misses that one, though. Strike 2. Strikeout number 2 for Pattinson. And there's 1 away. Crump is 2 for 2 in this game, 3 for 4 in the first game. 3 singles, a double, and a triple. And the 1 out she didn't miss it by much. So that's fouled off. Was it something I said? Crump stole a base her last time up. That is a base hit again, and her torrid day continues. 3 hits in both games. Crump has a 5-game hitting streak during which she is 9 for 14. Olivia Parker, 0 for 2 today. Popped to short, flew out to left. Takes that one at the knees for a strike. Cassidy Crump at first. That one skips in. Rorick corrals it. It's 1-1. Now, most catchers nowadays wear like the full helmet mask, like you see Rorick wearing, and but there's still some that wear the face mask, kind of like the umpires. You cannot reach for the ball with your mask. I learned that watching a college game. I mean, I knew it. I didn't know that it was a serious offense, though. It's 2-1.
Wait.
They awarded a runner a base because the catcher wants to get the ball, and he went and pulled it back with his mask.
Oh, huh.
So,
I thought they always, yanked it off to reach for the ball just so they could see better.
yes, but he which is what he's supposed to do, is that's turn the second. Not in time. So that's a fielder's choice for Parker she reaches on. 4-6 on the putout. 1-6 on the putout. Nice heads-up play by Pattinson fielding her position. And there's 2 away. So, yeah, he had laid it down, and then he thought the play was over, so he went and grabbed the ball to pull it back, and the umpire said, nope, he gets a base. Mack has 4 RBIs on the day. She hit a home run in Game 1 and got 2 runs off an error in this game. Blocked by Rorick again. Smith was the Peach Belt Player of the Week. It'll be 2-year anniversary of that. on Tuesday, as it's 1-1. 2-1 rather. Olivia Parker at first. At the knees, Pattinson gets the call, and this is where the umpire is slow. I mean, that was a strike, but I was waiting for him to call it. It's a good pitch by Pattinson. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, a 2-run lead for the Saints. Number 2, Pattinson in the circle. Smith protects there. I was going to be surprised, though, if he called that one a ball, but there's such a delay. You know, we all kind of freeze on it. 2-2 pitch again. Big swing by Smith over to first to finish out the out. Strikeout number 3 for Pattinson.
Have you ever thought about being an umpire?
I miss so much stuff sitting back here that no, I've thought about it, yes. The answer to your question is yes. The truth is that I miss so much stuff up here that, you know, I probably couldn't handle the pressure. Like, I could probably do balls and strikes, but then, you know, all the minutia.
Yeah.
Plus, there's actually, you know, there's not a height requirement at the college level, you know, but, you know, there's a little bit of a bias towards short umpires. They feel like they can't see over the catcher, so.
What? You see, I think if the shorter you are, you have like a better perspective and seeing it a lot clearer.
You're not allowed to umpire at the professional baseball level if you're under 5'10".
Wow.
Learn something new.
I did not know that.
Did you know that that the premier umpiring school in the world is located in Ormond Beach, Florida, just 45 minutes down the road?
Wow.
Yes, the Harry Wendelstedt umpiring school. He was a long-time Major League umpire.
Wow. And
basically, if you wanted to train to be an umpire, you know, that was your foot in the door. It was like the Harvard of umpire training.
Right. Yeah.
Top of the 6th, Lauren Coward, Shannon Antonini, and McKinley Rourke will come up this inning. Logan had a home run in game 1. Oh for 2 in this one. Jordan Sheets has gone all the way. Couldn't get her to bite as that bounces in as a ball. Coward needed that home run in the worst way. She was 3 for her previous 32 before that. Chop to Crump. Cassidy's had a great day at second today, and there's one away. Shannon Antonini. I guess things have a way of evening out because Shannon's 1 for 6 in this game. And I feel like the first 2 times she's come to St. Augustine, I don't remember her ever getting out. I was talking to Taylor Scott's dad. He said it was the same thing in travel ball. Drops a bunt, waves and misses for a strike. Five-tool player. 5-tool player means you can run, you can hit, you can field, you can hit for power. And you've got a good arm. And she definitely has all that. Crump with another great play. And there's 2 away. Speaking of Crump, McKinley Rourke has grounded out to her twice today. And I think McKinley's going to be pinch hit for here. It looks like Glenn Crawford's going to go to his bench. And he's going to go back to Reagan Lunsford from Pisgah High School in Clyde, North Carolina. Had an RBI single in game 1. Her 3rd RBI of the season. Lunsford 263 on the season. My highlighter has run off of me. Is that a ball? No, it's a strike. See, he got me.
Keeping you on your toes.
Yeah, it's the truth. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 3 runs for the Saints, a 4-run first. They have 5. We're in the 6th. 7 hits for the Saints, 8 hits for the Bearcats. Did she go? She did not, but the pitch is a strike. I don't think it matters if she went. It's 1-2. On the corner looking. Lunsford goes down. Sheets is retired 7 in a row. We go to the top of the 6th. No, the bottom of the 6th. We're going somewhere. And wherever we're going, the Saints are leading 5-3. Bottom of the 6th, Billy Pattinson, the former Nice Panther, in the circle. She's really pitched well these last 4 innings. She'll face Fry, Robinson, and Moss this inning. She's allowed just three hits since the Mackenzie Smith home run. Only 1 run earned. As her defense really put her in a hole in the first inning, but they've clawed their way back and made this a ball game. It's 1-1 to Trinity Fry, who's 1 for 2. Fry with that single takes one out the knees. Fry with that single snapped out of an 0 for 15 slump. 1-2 pitch outside, 2-2. If you're scoring at home, McKinley Rourke did re-enter the game, which I probably should put on my scorecard. And you've got to tell the umpire, you can re-enter a player. That's cut on and missed. No, she got a piece of it. You can re-enter the game. You just have to make sure you tell the umpire about it, because they'll let you re-enter a player in the game. We had a point where a catcher had a pinch runner. She hit a home runner next at bat, but she was called out because the coach never actually re-entered her in the game. Checked in with the umpire to say, hey, she's back in the game.
Right.
Fry's had some good at-bats, had a 7-pitch walk in the first, singled in the third. This will be the 6th pitch of this at-bat. On the inside corner, and down looking goes Fry. Nice pitch by Pattinson. She's really dug deep after this first inning. Courtney Robinson with a 2-run double in the first. She's 1 for 2 today. The former Santa Fe Raider. That one down and in for a ball. That one on the corner. Pattinson painting. That's ripped down the third base line, but foul. Pattinson wanted a different ball. She got it. You know, sometimes those balls, they get spots in them that, you know, they kind of get dead spots, a little, they'll get warped a little bit. And so, obviously, you want a quality ball to throw with. Off the end of the bat, that drops in for a single. Courtney Robinson's 2 for 3. The autumn wind is a Raider, and so is Courtney Robinson. She'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when she's conquered and won. I should have read, that's an old NFL reference. I should have read it like John Facenda. The autumn wind is a Raider. Rollicking just for fun. I can't do it. They called him the voice of God.
The voice of God.
Yes. If you ever see an old NFL film, he's the guy narrating with the deep voice. That's Ari Bosch pinch hit here with 2 out. Ari had a pinch hit home run in game 1. She's now hitting .304. That was her first home run of the season. She has 4 RBI. Takes that one on the corner for a strike. Pattinson continues to hammer that spot. We've talked about this before, I know, but Ari Bosch has what I call the clutch gene. That one just misses. 1-1, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Back up the middle, knocked down by Pattinson. I don't think she was able to dig that out, but the umpire disagrees. You know, Catherine Grant's definitely going to have a question on that. It didn't look like she had secured the ball.
It looked like she was already on the base by the time she had gotten the ball.
So, yeah, she was digging that out, and I think Catherine Grant's going to want that one. As of right now, either way, it's going to be a fielder's choice for Bosch. The only question is Robinson out at second? Well, maybe she's not. Maybe she's just entering Mercedes Salinas, the former Immokalee Indian. All-County in golf, 6A softball player of the year, Mercedes Salinas. So that's all it was. So Robinson is out at second. Salinas, 208 on the season, no home runs, an RBI. That one on the corner. That fastball on the outside corner is a tough pitch to handle, and she spotted it well today. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. That's upstairs, 1-1. People calling, but I can't talk right now. And down looking goes Salinas. And the side is retired. So we go to the top of the 7th. One last chance for the Bearcats. They trail 5-3. Top of the 7th. Bearcats will send Jones, and Derek. That's Naya, Sage, and then Gracie Derrick. Jordan Sheets trying to put the finishing touches on a great outing. She had a rough third inning, but she's settled down since. Jones is 2 for 2, though. 2 singles. So the pitch was a ball, but the umpire had granted time. So still no count. That one outside for a ball. Jones 2 for 4. She's reached the base 4 of the 6 times she's come up in the doubleheader. That one right down St. George Street. It's 1-1. That one catches the corner. It's 1-2. One-two pitch. Sheets knocks it down. That's going to allow Jones to advance. That's an infield single. Her 3rd hit of the game. In fact, Jones is the only runner to reach since the 3rd inning. And she's reached twice. And that brings up Sage Jones. Naya on first. Sage 1 for 3. That one in the dirt for a ball. The potential tying run comes to the plate. Line just past Mackenzie Smith. It's a fair ball. As that one rolled over the bag. And back-to-back singles, and the Bearcats have something going here. Still no one out.
Bring them home.
And the infield is, excuse me, the infield is going to gather here. Gracie Derrick's 1 for 3 in this game. She was 2 for 4 in game 4. So 3 for 7 on the day with a home run. That's fouled off. Gracie hitting .474 in her last 11 games. Has a 3-game hitting streak. Shows bunt, pulls back, waves and misses, and it's 0-2. Jones at second, Jones at first. That's Naya at second, Sage at first. Jordan Sheets is in the circle. Gracie Derrick at the plate. The tying run at first. Drops in, doesn't get the call there, and she does. I've just embarrassed myself. Strikeout number 4 for Sheets, and it's a big one. So that brings up Abby Behe, 1 for 3 on the day. Off the corner, ball 1. Nia Jones at second. Sage Jones at first. Abby Behe at the plate. Jordan Sheets in the circle. Abby leads the team in RBI with 28. Takes that one for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Drops it in there, gets the call. It's 1-2. That is off the end of the bat. Crump fields it, flips to second on the first, not in time. But the Bearcats are out into their last out. Behe reaches on a fielder's choice. Nia Jones to third. Sage Jones out 4-6 on the putout. Excuse me, that's backwards. Nia Jones is out 4-6 on the putout. No, that's right. Sage Jones is out 4-6 on the putout, and Sage goes to third. Barbara Cook, if there was anyone you wanted up in this position, Glenn Crawford would say it's him. He would say it's her. That's a base hit for Cook, just like the announcer said, and it's 5-4. Cook with her third RBI of the game, her 25th of the season. And it's 5-4. As Jillian Terpenning is going to come on. She homeschooled in Matthews, North Carolina. Catherine Grant going to have a word with Jordan Sheets. Sheets 1 hour away from getting out of this. The Bearcats a hit away from tying it. So 16 pinch runs at first. We'll update the scorecard. Run scored for Jones, her second of the game. Behe's going to be pinch run for as well. That's going to be Riley O'Mahan, who played in game 1 from Alpine, California. Went to Granite, look at me, Granite Hills High School. This Florida heat is real. So speed on the bases. The red-hot Emily Allen comes to the plate. Emily had 3 hits in game 1. She has 2 in this one. She's 5 for 7 on the day. Already with 4 RBIs. Takes a strike there. O'Mahan at second. Terpenning at first. Allen at the plate. Sheets in the circle. 2 out in the top of the 7th. Drops in, but that misses wide. 1-1.
Come on, 2-2.
The 1-1 pitch. Just off the corner. It's 2-1. Vogel tried to frame that one.
Come on, Blue.
2-1 pitch. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Runners coming home. O'Mahan scores. Terpenning scores. All the way to third goes Allen. Her assault on Flagler pitching continues. It's a 2-run hit. And it's 6-5. Allen has 3 hits in both games. She's 6 for 8 with 6 RBIs. Run scored for Omahan, run scored for Terpetting. And the Bearcats, once down 5-0, have come all the way back to make it 6-5. Logan Coward 0 for 3. Doesn't get that call. It's ball one. Seventh inning rally. Off the end of the bat, it's 1-1. That is a base hit to right field. That's going to bring a run home. Easily scoring is Allen. Coward came into this game 3 for her last 30. She has a 2-game hitting streak now. An RBI single. Her third RBI of the doubleheader. Allen scores, and it's 7-5. Shannon Antonini fires one at Glenn Crawford foul. Antonini 0 for 3 in this game, 1 for 7 in the doubleheader. That one misses outside, 1-1. Coward at first. Antonini takes, throw behind the runner. She's back. 2-1. Antonini, the 8th Bearcat batter of the inning. That is deep in the hole. O'Connor up with it over to first. Not in time. Antonini using that speed we were talking about earlier. Legs out a single. And Coward moves to second. McKinley Rourke is 0 for 2 today. She is the 9th batter of the inning. Still looking for her first college hit. Sheet steals. Right down St. George Street for strike one. Coward at second, Antonini at first. 1-1. That one gets the call there. 1-2. They don't have heights listed on the Lander roster, but I'm pretty sure Rourke's not that tall for that to be a strike. Off the end of the bat, and for the third time today, Rourke hits it to Crump. And the side is retired, but the Bearcats send 9 to the plate. They score 4 of them. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Lander leads 7-5. Mike Licio, Matty Torres here with you in the bottom of the 7th. Bailey Pattinson started off rough with some defensive miscues, 4 unearned runs in the first, and she has pitched brilliantly since, allowing just 1 run since then, and she has a chance to pick up her 8th win of the season here. She'll have to get Maseda, O'Connor, and Crump. Lander was down 5-0 at one point in this game, worked their way all the way back to get to 7-5. Glenn Crawford making sure he re-entered Behe and Cook. Paige Maseda, a home run earlier today. She's 1 for 3. Takes a strike there. Popped up. Behe calls for it. She has it. 1 away. Abby O'Connor, 1 for 3 today. Struck out her last time up. Kirsten James pinch hitting. Takes a strike there. She's 3 for 18 on the season. Kirsten from Woodstock, Georgia, went to Etoa High School. Quickly down in the count, 0-2. Pattinson has consistently hit that spot all day. Cut on and miss. James goes down swinging. Rourke over to Coward to finish the out. Fifth strikeout of the game for Pattinson. And Cassidy Crump is the Saints' last batter. She's 3 for 3 in this game, 3 for 4 in the first game. And the 1 out she made in her 7 at-bats. Didn't miss by much. Just need to get on base here and keep this game going. It's 1-0. It's 1-1. Lander trying to get to 13-7 in conference play. 1-1 pitch. A roller to short. Jones up with it to first in time, and that is the ball game. The Nice Panther, Bailey Pattinson, gets her 8th win of the season. Jordan Sheets gets her 10th loss of the season. 7 runs, 14 hits, 1 error for the Bearcats. 5 runs, 8 hits for the Saints, no errors. Bearcats now 22-12. Saints now 12-26. They've now lost 11 in a row. Once again, for Matty Torres, I'm Mike Licio. Your final from Flagler Field. Lander 7, Flagler 5. The Bearcats will be back here at 11 a.m. We'll see you there. This has been Flagler Softball on the Peach Belt Sports Network.